Michael Jackson's estate, how the king of pop turned debt into a billion-dollar legacy. Michael Jackson was one of the most famous entertainers in history. But when he died in 2009, reports showed that he was hundreds of millions of dollars in debt. And yet today, his estate has generated billions after his death. So how did one of the biggest stars in the world leave behind financial chaos and still become one of the highest earning celebrity estates ever? Let's break it down. Hi, I'm Alina Nuñez, managing attorney at Nuñez Estate Law Title, and welcome to my series, Celebrity Estate Planning Chaos, where we break down what really happened when famous celebrities passed away and the legal and financial lessons families can learn from it. Because estate planning isn't just about money. It's about protecting your legacy, who Michael Jackson was and what he owned. Michael Jackson wasn't just a singer. He was a global business empire. He owned one of the most valuable music catalogs in the world, including his share of Sony Music Publishing, the company that controlled songs from artists like the Beatles. He also owned Neverland Ranch, music rights, trademarks, licensing deals, merchandising rights, and intellectual property connected to one of the most recognizable names in all of the music industry. And beyond the business side, he was also a father to 3 children, Prince, Paris, and Biggie Jackson. So this wasn't just about celebrity wealth. This was about protecting an international legacy, the shocking financial reality. But here's the part that shocked people after his death. Despite all the famous success, Michael Jackson reportedly died with massive debt, with reports estimating hundreds of millions of dollars owed. At the time, he had loans tied to major assets, expensive upkeep costs, lawsuits, and financial pressure connected to his lifestyle and business obligations. And this is something people misunderstand all the time. Someone can look incredibly wealthy publicly and still have serious debts, loans, and financial risks behind the scenes. The estate plan that changed everything. Now, unlike some other celebrities we've covered, Michael Jackson actually did have an estate planning documents in place. He had a will and a pre-existing trust called the Michael Jackson Family Trust. He named attorney John Branca and music exec John McClain as executors of his estate. And that decision became incredibly important because after Michael Jackson passed away, those executors stepped in and began restructuring the estate, managing debts, negotiating deals, protecting the intellectual property, and turning the estate into a financial powerhouse. This is one of the biggest examples in celebrity history of how estate planning and professional management can completely change what happens after someone dies. The children and family structure. Michael Jackson's will also included instructions involving the care of his children. The guardianship of his 3 children was given to his mother, Katherine Jackson. And if she was unable to serve, singer Diana Ross was named as an alternate guardian. And financially, the estate was structured through the trust for the benefit of his children, his mother, and charitable causes. And this is why planning matters so much for parents, because when documents are clear, your family isn't left guessing during a crisis. Quick subscriber reminder, if you're finding this information helpful so far, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell buttons so that you don't miss any videos that could help protect you and your family. How the estate became a billion-dollar machine. After Michael Jackson's death, the estate generated enormous revenue through documentaries, licensing deals, merchandise, streaming, music publishing, Broadway and Cirque du Soleil productions, and major catalog transactions. In 2016, Sony purchased Michael Jackson's share of the Sony catalog in a deal worth over $750 million. And over the years, the estate reportedly generated billions in revenue after his death. So even though Michael Jackson died with major debt, the structure of the estate and the value of the intellectual property completely transformed the future of his legacy. Here are the biggest lessons that we can take away from Michael Jackson's story. Lesson number 1. Intellectual property can become one of the most valuable assets in an estate. Music rights, trademarks, licensing, and brand value can continue generating income for decades. Lesson 2. Estate planning isn't just about avoiding court. It's about creating structure, protecting assets, and choosing the right people to manage everything. Lesson 3. Even wealthy people need a plan because fame and income do not automatically mean financial security. And lesson 4. Your legacy can continue growing long after you're gone if it's protected correctly. If you own a business, real estate, investments, or anything connected to your name and your family's future, don't wait to put a plan in place. Because estate planning isn't only about death, it's about protecting everything you've worked so hard to build. If you're ready to create a plan that protects your family and your legacy, we'd be honored to help. Send us a message or schedule a consultation. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Which celebrity estate should I break down next? Whitney Houston, Selena Quintanilla, Elvis Presley, or someone else? Comment below and let us know.